Okay, I guess it started. It's lagging on my end tonight, so I'm waiting for shit to end. And then it's like, oh, here we are. Hi, where are we? Hello.
Yeah. I think we're in an alternate universe right now anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Everything's up in the air. Well, to you guys who are already watching, thank you and welcome to Any Last Words. I'm your host, Joe. And tonight I have a special guest. We have a metal babe tonight, Miss Jazz Patterson. Oh, thank you for being on tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm super excited.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
It's nice. I get a metal chick on the show. It's nice because it's usually a lot of guys that hit me up and I'm like, yeah, okay. Not that I'm like, girls need to take care of all the guy stuff. It's just, I enjoy it. It's refreshing. It's nice.
Yeah. I kind of thought of this as like just like another girls' night kind of thing. So
exactly. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Are you having any cocktails or anything tonight?
I am. I'm having an orange old fashioned actually.
Ooh, very nice. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Well, I don't like normal, the regular bitters. I like the orange bitters. So
yes, I have an orange bitters, and they're like the little itty bitty tiny bottles, and the orange one has an orange lid. The other one has a green lid. I don't know what that one is. I don't think I've ever tried it. I don't know. They were cute. It's like, oh, thank you.
The bar I work at has like a couple of them, but I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
I've never seen them before. I just got them and I was like, oh, because I saw the one was orange and I was really into old fashions. I went to Vegas maybe November of last year, and we went to this really cool cigar bar and they did these smoked black cherry old fashions.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really cool because they brought it out on a dish with a dome, and the dome was full of smoke, and they sat it on the table and they lifted it, and the smoke would go everywhere, and your drink was like, ta-da!
That's awesome.
I loved it. That was my absolute favorite old fashioned ever. Hi, Goody, and hi, Jesse. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Hello.
So how is it where you're at? How's the weather? You're in Tennessee, right?
Yeah. I'm a little bit north of Nashville. I'm in Clarksville.
Okay.
So the weather's been pretty nice. Been pretty rainy lately, but other than that, it's been pretty nice. I haven't gone outside that much because I've been sleeping all day and staying up all night. So
it's nice. It's nice when you don't have to go to work and just do whatever.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. Yeah.
Part of me is like, there's so much more things that I could be doing to be more productive. And then I just play Animal Crossing all night. It's fine.
And then like the time gets, it almost feels like almost like a summer break or like a really extended Christmas break from like high school and shit. And then like, the end's going to come, but you're like, man, like I'll start acting better and getting up early and going to bed when I get closer to it. And then the time comes and you're like, shit, I wasted all that time.
Yeah. Exactly. Like every time my work sends me a message, I'm like, oh, is this going to be it? Are we going back? And they're like, nope, not yet.
Oh, man. So you work at a bar?
Yeah, I work at Acme Feed and Seed on Broadway.
Okay.
It's a 4-story bar. I was a bar back for a year and a half, almost 2 years. And then I finally got promoted. And I was supposed to be promoted to bartender. And then they decided everyone needs server experience now. So I started serving. And then a week into it is when Corona happened. And I've been unemployed ever since. So.
Oh, man. Oh, that's not. Yeah. It's just, one of those times. I'm so glad that it's not being talked about as much anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that eventually it'll circle back around just because there's probably going to be a second wave of cases just because, everyone's outside now and they might try and use that as an excuse to get everyone back inside anyway.
Yeah. They're like, we let you outside for a little bit. It's time to come back in the house. Come back in the house.
Yeah, you guys are protesting. Come back inside.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, speaking of the protesting, how is that there? Has that affected you guys at all by any chance?
I haven't personally been affected or the building that I work at. But there were peaceful protests for a couple hours in Nashville, and then it started to get violent, and there were some windows and stuff broken downtown. But not my place. So I'm glad that my business isn't going to get shut down even longer for those reasons. But
Right.
yeah, although I do think the peaceful protests are a good thing. I do support them. I don't want it to get violent, but I understand the reasons why it's getting violent.
Right. I do too, but my issue with it, and it's just, it's just my opinion,
Yeah.
is that I don't get, I mean, I understand like if you're attacking the police stations and all that other stuff,
Yeah.
but there are small businesses, like they're mom and pop places, and they get looted, they get rioted, and it's like, you're affecting and hurting other people who have nothing to do with this at all. Like, if anything, these people probably support what you're doing, and you just decimated a portion of their business. It kind of defeats the purpose of what they're doing, I think.
Yeah. I do definitely think that it's not all just the protesters. Like, I think there's some outside things coming in to try and create violence, and people are just going out to do violence because they want to. And
yeah,
if it was targeting more of like, police stations and government buildings, that makes more sense. It has more of a point, but it's very like unorganized right now. I think if they get organized and like find a leader, it'll be more of a centralized movement and it'll do better. But how things are looking right now is not great. So I don't know. What's coming next month? I don't know. Zombies, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're talking about this. Zombies or aliens. We'll probably have aliens attack or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What? Oh, this is going to be like I Am Legend, where like they find that cure for cancer and then it turns everybody. Oh, this is what's going to happen. Holy shit, girl. We already see this coming. Oh, okay. You guys heard it here first. All right. Jazz already like predicted this. We're going to have zombies.
I mean, I did see it in a meme. It was like the calendar layout of the year. It's like, you are here with the murder hornets in like September, October. That's when the zombies start.
Yeah, those murder hornets came and went quick too. I was like, oh my God, like so quick that I forgot about them for a hot minute. Because I was like, murder hornets, they got like AK-47s or what? I mean, what's happening with these? Like, are they doing flybys? What's happening? And then it was like, oh.
Everybody was like, oh, let's destroy the beehives now. It's like, no, the murder hornets are attacking the bees. This is way, like, the murder hornets are from Asia, first of all. There's not that many.
Oh my God. The world cracks me up and terrifies me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrifically funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like you just gotta sit back and try and be sarcastic about it if you can.
That's all you can do is just laugh about it. Just have a good time and laugh about it.
Yeah, it's why I've become an alcoholic during this. It's fine.
Yeah. You're not an alcoholic until you ask for help, darling.
Well, I haven't asked for help, so I guess I'm not there yet.
Shit. So tell me, I want to know a little bit about you. I want to know about your music. I want to know what plans you may have coming up after, the murder hornet, COVID, zombie vaccine, alien attack shit happens.
Yeah. Well,
so what's your age? What's your sign, girl?
Well, I'm 22, turning 23 next month. My sign is a Cancer. Hopefully I don't get cancer, My music is a lot about just my journey through my psyche, kind of. It's a sensitive topic for most people, but I'm fine talking about it most of the time. I was molested as a kid, actually, and that's what my EP is about. Knife is about when I was actually, like, the times I was molested as a kid, and then proximity is how I felt being around people after that happened to me. So yeah, I would just feel like sexual tension from people even when it wasn't there when I was a kid, even though I was surrounded by kids who didn't even start to feel this way, but I felt that way. And so yeah, that's an expression of that. And then I have a couple other songs that deal with that too, and just like my journey through how I dealt with that psychologically.
Okay, interesting. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. Geez, that takes a lot to share something like that.
Yeah, I thought we weren't going to get into that until like later, but it's fine. Let everybody
Oh no.
know ahead of time.
Oh man. You know, I was having a hard time for some reason. I don't know, maybe I need to get a new downloader because I was having the same freaking issue last week. Unfortunately I couldn't upload the video that I had you send me, but I will have the links
Okay.
for people to be able to click on and watch. And then the stories, I guess you call them on the social media stuff.
Yeah,
I put your song and everything so that people could get a feel for the lady they get to meet this
yeah.
week.
I noticed that and I really appreciate that
Dude,
because
I
I
thought that was cool as shit that like I went to search on the music through the Facebook and I just put your name
yeah.
in just to see what would happen. And Proximity and Knife both popped up and I was like, oh, that's dope as shit. Oh man. So has your album already come out or are you still in the process of working on it?
Well, the EP is out and has been out for a little over a year now.
Okay.
I want to get an album done. I haven't been able to do that. I've been trying to join a band forever. I
Oh,
finally joined a band. Our name is Whispers of Decay. If you want to look out for it in the future. However, we keep dealing with lineup changes and practice drama, and then of course, COVID happened, and then we couldn't practice at all.
uh,
But hopefully soon. I was also trying to do a music video about a year ago, but my director didn't get the right information to reserve the venue, so that fell through. So yeah, hopefully in the future it'll happen, but
absolutely. And then I want to have you back, and then I want to go to one of your shows and then
yeah.
interview you afterwards.
I actually haven't even had a live show yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just got a band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made the EP because I was so tired of trying to find a band for years, and then I was like, all right, this producer invited me out to LA to be in Jim Henson Studios. So I was like,
oh,
yeah,
that's so cool.
it was really cool. My producer Nick Natoli, he was like, Michael Jackson recorded "We Are the World" in here. Lady Gaga recorded her entire first album here, and like the list just went on and on and on. I'm like, do I feel worthy to be in here right now?
Yes. Yes. Always feel worthy.
Well, it was definitely a really interesting, fun experience, and yeah, it was just really cool to be in there. Because I'm actually a big Lady Gaga fan, even though I'm such a huge metal fan. So
I'm the same way. I like all different kinds of genres of music because they all it doesn't matter. Music tells a story. Doesn't matter what genre it is. It all tells a story. And as long as the story is told well, I like it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up listening to country, actually.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Telling me to practice German, so that's one of the small things I've been doing during quarantine. It's like learning a new language. I watched Dark on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's this really cool German show about like time travel, and it gets really in detail, and like you have to really focus to figure out what is going on. And yeah, the dub version was terrible, but I just like listening to them so much talk. So I was like, I'm gonna learn German now. I need to learn a new language just because. So
yeah, why not? You never know. You never know when you're gonna need it. And do you guys get you guys get a lot of tourists and stuff? I mean, yeah, like tourists and stuff in your area.
Yeah, we get to like in peak summer season, we get 15 to 20 bachelorette parties like a day.
A day?
A day.
Damn.
It's very annoying as well because I used to greet and they would come in and they'd be like, have you seen the other girl wearing my shirt? I'm like, I've seen 5 different bachelorette t-shirt party shirts in the last 15 minutes. And it's a 4-story bar. I'm not paying attention.
Oh my Lord.
They're like, but they came in like 5 minutes ago. It's like, I still don't know. Please.
And they look like me with like blonde hair and stuff. And like, can I get another drink?
I'm sure you heard Karen in the background. She's really loud.
Right.
She's like the one commanding everybody to do everything.
She's such a large presence. You'll fucking love her.
Oh my gosh, no.
I get girls like that love her, and I'm like, oh, I would love for you to get the fuck out of my face, please.
Like, please stop ordering vodka sodas, please.
Oh my God.
Order something else. I've heard girls order. Can I get a Tito's and vodka?
Vodka? No, that Tito's and vodka are the same fucking thing. That shit is great because I'm just like, oh, you burnt your brain cells, sweetie.
Yeah. I think you had a little bit too many Trulies. You need to.
The bubbles are getting to your brain. Oh my gosh. Customers are fun. Customers are a lot of fun, especially when they're new ones and you're trying to figure them out.
Yeah.
Like, you want to keep them or not.
Yeah. Well, because of the bar I work at, like pretty much everyone's new. The only I think about 10% of customers are actually locals, maybe.
Okay.
It might be a little higher or a little lower, but yeah, it's mostly tourists, which means that even when I do go back to work, it's not gonna be that great.
Oh shit. Yeah, mine is sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say no one's traveling right now because of everything that's going on.
That's very true.
Yeah.
No, I work in a little I guess like a local hole in the wall. I don't want to say hole in the wall because that sounds like degrading to the place because it's a great place, but it's what you would call like a little hole in the wall. Like nobody really knows it's there, but if you know it's there, it's there. And shit, like pretty much everybody is a regular unless it's like a Friday or Saturday night. And then you'll have your weekend regulars with some new fun kids that just want to come in and join the group.
Nice. I mean, some of the best bars I've been to are little hole in the walls. Like I went to this little hole in the wall in Switzerland, actually. Which I went to Italy and Switzerland like 2 to 3 weeks before everything in Italy started to get really bad. And I was just so happy that I went before I leave the country. As much as I'd like to be stuck in Italy. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck under those circumstances. But anyway,
yeah.
So Zermatt, Switzerland, it was called the Little Bar. And it was like this the tiniest bar I've ever been to. And I found 2 people from Texas and they bought me like 11 shots. It was ridiculous.
That's cool though, because they're like, hey, you're a Texan sister. What are the odds? Come hang with us.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, we got a couple more comments. Jesse says, oh, I guess this is in regards to what we were trying to predict is going to happen next. He says, I'm waiting for a singularity when AI, bots, and machines overwhelm humanity. Yeah, that's getting pretty close to. So.
Yeah, they're taking over more and more like different jobs, and I've seen those. So like, if you've seen Black Mirror, that like dog thing that like chases everybody, they've made one of those real ones in real life. Mm-hmm. It's not as good as Black Mirror, but it's still really scary.
Oh man, did you see the one where like her fiance dies and then she orders him and like uploads his like brain into the little bot thingy, and then she's like I can't do this. Like he's too much like him.
Yeah, and then like she was like, oh, you're missing a freckle on your chest right there, and it's like just automatically appears. It's like, that's not creepy.
It's like, oh, you are also bigger than what I remember you being now. So sorry.
Sorry, Mom.
My mom doesn't watch this. I thought she probably would have said it before I did. So
Well, it's 11 o'clock where my mom is, so I don't think she's watching, but my grandma might be. I don't know.
oh, hi, Grandma Patterson. Hi, Nana Patterson. We're just joking. We're just joking.
It's the one on my mom's side. So.
Oh, hi, Nana. Sorry, we're just playing. Dan Stockwell says hi. Hello, sir. And
Hello.
thank you guys. Just in case you guys weren't here at the beginning, our guest tonight is Jazz Patterson. She has a band called Whispers of Decay. Is that what you said it was called?
Yeah.
Okay, Whispers of Decay, and I'm going to put a link in the description below so you guys can check out her song Knife on YouTube, and Proximity also. They're badass.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
I've
actually. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I've actually had a lot of people compare my music to Black Sabbath.
Yes, that is what I told my boyfriend when I heard it. I was like, damn, she sounds like old school fucking Ozzy in this shit. Like, yeah, I totally 100% on the fucking nose agree with that. Yeah.
Thank you. It's really surprising because I didn't listen to Ozzy that much growing up. So. No.
Oh,
he had no influence on me personally, and then I guess I just admitted that when I recorded. So, you know, I love the fact that people are comparing me to that. So,
and that's cool though, because like you said, you weren't influenced by him. It's just how it is for you naturally. So that's great because you won't have that Ozzy influence. You know, you will have more of your own customized sound. It will just be like the young hot female version of Ozzy. Let's see. Jay says hi, Jay. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. That's actually my sister.
Oh, did I say it right though? Jay, I see it looks like a guy and a girl in the circle, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's well, her name's Justine. I don't know. I honestly don't know why she changed her name. What, she can explain it to me later. Yeah, it's her and her husband in the photo.
Okay, I apologize, girl. Saw a boy and a girl. Soon boy.
Yeah.
Dan wants to know, are you on Spotify?
Yeah, I'm on Spotify. I'm on Amazon, YouTube, iTunes. I'm on pretty much everything. So.
But it's under your name though, not the band's name?
Yeah, it's under my name. Whispers of Decay. We just formed recently. We don't have anything new original out, so.
Yeah. So before she was Trent Reznor in it. Now she's got her shit. Which is cool too, because you could just always just hire somebody, you know, to back you up later on. Yeah. And you don't have to like argue with anybody about what you're trying to. It's like, no. Just cut. I pay you play. Yeah. So
yeah. If only I had like the extra revenue to get some people to play for me so I could do some shows. But I only have the 2 songs, technically 3, but the 3rd one isn't out anymore. I released that a while ago. It's on YouTube though.
Okay. What influences did you have growing up, and what made you, I know you said you listened to a lot of country when you were younger, but what made you want to shift and then get into metal?
Well, Amy Lee actually from Evanescence, like Evanescence is a band. I found them while watching a New Moon Twilight fan-made video trailer. Actually, which is a little bit embarrassing, but after I found Bring Me to Life through the fan video, I got the whole album, listened to the whole album. That was my first music I listened to outside of country, besides like what was playing on pop radio on like the bus to school or whatever. And just branched out from there, got into the metal scene, got into the rock. And yeah, as soon as I turned like 12 or 13, I started going to just a bunch of shows. I've been to so many shows. I mean, which you can tell from the memorabilia on my wall.
That's cool though. That's really cool. Did you play any instruments or did you do anything musically growing up at all, or did it just kind
Well,
of all hit you at one time?
I've been singing since I was little. When I was still listening to country, I went to Big and Rich, like Save a Horse, Ride a
Not a
Cowboy.
cowboy.
Um, I went to the Arizona State Fair, went to their show as a kid, and we were wearing Camel Country 108 t-shirts. It's a radio station out there. And
Okay.
then they upgraded us to front row. And then the Big and Rich was like, "Oh, you have the cutest freckles I have ever seen." And they invited me on stage, and I sang with them a cappella. They gave me an autographed guitar, which I still have. And yeah, I've been singing ever since then.
That is cool. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's where my mom still wants me to be a country singer. She's like, "You sing country so well, though," and I'm like, "But no, but I love Jonathan Davis and Amy Lee and Otep and Attila." So
Oh, I love OTEP. Shmaya OTEP. Samaya
yeah,
OTEP. I always get her name wrong.
I got her
Oh,
autograph.
there you go. Oh man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to see her, and it was in Florida. It was like 3 hours away from where I lived in Orlando. I drove all the way out there and got there an hour late, and there were still 6 opening bands before she played.
No shit, dude. That's a lot of bands.
Yeah, I got there at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and the show wasn't over until after 1 a.m.
Holy shit. How many bands do you think you've seen?
Uh,
Like just
Probably
a random guess, maybe.
100, I would
Wow.
say.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Work Tour every year since 2011 or
Nice.
2012. And then I've been to a couple of the bigger rock festivals like Louder Than Life, Rockville, and then yeah, every show that I go to, like every show that I see coming up that has an artist that I like to see, I always go. So this
Okay.
whole coronavirus thing really ruined my summer plans. I was going to go show so many shows.
Bat virus. That was fucking up
Yeah,
shit. Rude.
I was finally gonna go see Deftones this summer, and then they had to fuck it up. They had to cancel.
What besides Deftones, what's one band that well, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen Deftones before, but I'm just
I
assuming.
actually haven't. I wanted to.
So besides the Deftones, what is one band, dead or alive, or together, dead, alive now, up and coming? What is one band that you absolutely want to see?
Um, Deftones. White Pony was such a big influence on me. Like it's Deftones, Korn, Evanescence are my major influences, and
Mhm.
I've seen Evanescence and Korn a few times, and I just have not been able to see Deftones. Um, I'm trying to think of some. I'd love to see System of a Down.
Ooh, I heard they're coming back.
I heard they are. I would love if they did, and if they, did a full tour instead of just like 4 shows, like everyone else seems to be doing.
Oh man, no, I agree. That would definitely be a good one to see is System of a Down.
Yeah, I was supposed to see Rammstein in September,
Shit.
and yeah, they postponed to next year, which I'm okay with as long as they don't cancel, because they haven't been here in 10 years. So,
They haven't been to America or to Tennessee in 10 years.
America.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
just I remember Rammstein when I was like a freshman in high school, and it's like du hast, and it was like all that was playing. It's like going to pee. It's like yeah. I don't think I've ever really heard anything. Well, I might have not realized it, but I don't think I heard anything from Rammstein after that.
They came out with I know they at least came out with a new song recently. I think they came out with a full new album recently, or they are going to soon.
Mhm.
So they came out with a song called Deutschland. Deutschland.
Okay.
So
Okay. Deutschland.
yeah.
I like the sound of their voices. I can't
Uh,
understand a lick of what they're saying, but it sounds cool.
well, du hast means you have, but I don't know the rest. So I'm like, what do you have? I don't know.
It just sounds really cool, and it sounds like it would go for like Drowning Pool, like Bodies
Yeah,
to the Floor. Like, it's one of
yeah,
those songs. It like can pump you up, and it would go for like so many different kinds of like action fight scenes in movies.
yeah.
Like it's just one of those really good songs that sticks out there.
It's true.
Let's see. Where can everybody find you at right now besides well, I mean, I know you named earlier some, but is there damn it, I just lost it. I'm sorry. No. It's been a long day. No, but I'm sorry, where can people find you again at besides here on Facebook?
Well, I mean, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Twitter's the one I use the most, I would say, just because it seems to reach more people. I'm not very good at Instagramming, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn all this stuff too. I'm like, oh, I don't
know. The lighting in my house is terrible. I don't take good pictures in here. It's fine.
So, are you going to try to stay with this sound that you have of these two songs when you work on your album some more, or are you going to try to collectively do stuff with the other members?
I'm going to try and do something collective with the other members. I'm definitely going to try and get a certain sound out of it, I guess. But we'll see how everyone plays and how everyone vibes. My band really only has 3 permanent members right now because the guitarists keep coming and going. So we'll see what happens. We're trying to get together soon, and then the venue that we were going to use isn't open on Sundays anymore because of the corona and everything else that's going on. So yeah, everything's kind of up in the air right now. Okay. But
yeah. Well, you live in like the music capital of the world. I'm sure there's like, every 10 people, you probably got 2 guitar players somewhere.
You'd think so, but I've been trying for a long time to get people together, and it just hasn't been going well. The first guy we had was, I guess he wasn't very. He was very controlling, I guess. Before we even had our first practice and we made up our name, he made an Instagram page. He made like all the social media accounts before we even knew if we vibed together or anything. Started putting up like stock photos from the internet and putting like weird quotes on them. And I'm just like, what does this even mean? It was like, follow us until the end. Like, is that the album name that you're just throwing out there now? Or
what if I don't? What's gonna happen?
Like, it would be nice if you used like photos that weren't stock photos.
Oh my gosh!
But during practice, he kept just throwing us off too because he wasn't very in time. Like the stanzas would change and like how he's supposed to play would change, and then he wouldn't adjust. He would just keep playing the same riff, and we're just like, all right, you missed your point, but we'll start over.
Oh shit. So I take it that the songs that you have written, or the songs that you do have recorded, you wrote everything yourself? Did you create the music as well by yourself, or did you work with somebody on that?
No, my producer did all the music. I wrote the lyrics. I have like 12 to 14 songs lyrically written. I haven't been able to musically write, which I'm actually starting to learn guitar because I'm so tired of waiting for other people to help musically write.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when all this is done, what do you want to do when all this is done besides go to Deftones?
I would love to go on vacation. I already have one planned, but I really feel like everyone in this country just needs a vacation right now.
Yeah, we didn't need a break from work. We just need a fucking vacation.
Yeah, we just all need to go to some tropical place and somewhere in the world. After this, I just want to go to a concert. I don't care who's playing. Just a live venue with some music of some kind. Maybe I'll go see my friends play if they have a show.
There you go. Jesse says, I love small venues. I can't wait to go see a good show downtown. Jerry's Pizza, someplace around there. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about Jerry's Pizza. We have a pizza place with a little bar in it, and you go downtown. I haven't been there in years, but it used to be the spot to go to in high school. And like Jeffree Star would play there before Jeffree Star got like huge, and all these other like punk bands and shit. Like, because punk was, well, I still want to say punk is a little heavy here, but when I first moved here as a teenager, punk music was like the scene. It was just all about punk music. And we'd go down there, we go down into the basement, and the stairs would be like kind of rickety and kind of like, they felt to me kind of janky getting down there. And roller derby was a big thing here also. And once the girls were chosen for the new season of roller derby, they would all do like this jello fight in the basement, or like jello wrestling in the basement. And they're like, there'd be like, and oh my God, who is that one band? They were like connected to like Kurt Cobain or some shit. The Dementors.
Okay,
They were,
them.
they're yeah, very crude. But anyway, like they would be like blasting on one end of the basement, and then in the middle, like there's some tables, not really, there's just like sparse tables, people everywhere, people are slipping. It's hotter than shit down there because Bakersfield gets hot. It gets so hot here. And there's just jello and beer and people everywhere. It's just a fucking hot, literally a hot mess downstairs. But it was a lot of fun.
It does sound like a lot of fun. Sometimes like the dirtiest places are the most fun though.
Yeah. Like the actual little holes in the walls, like not the mom and pop places, but like the holes in the wall. Like, dude,
yeah, like the place that looks like it's been there for 20 years that everyone's neglected,
dilapidated, like the
yeah,
like you have to open the door with your shoulder and give it, lift it and push it to get in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like that place where it's like, you don't go there after dark. Don't go in that bar after dark. It's like, just go during the daytime. Shit. Do you guys have any, well, I'm sure you guys have tons of places, maybe kind of like the Jerry's Pizza that we have here.
There are a few places that I've been to, but there aren't many that, like, I don't know about that many around here. There's a lot of, there's a big hipster scene here, like in East Nashville. Which I actually kind of like the hipster scene because there's a lot of good breweries around here, a lot of cool little bars, a lot of good pizza joints, and really good restaurants that are all like independent. So the foodie scene's great, the alcohol scene's great. I just need everybody to become a metalhead, that's all.
Jay asked, is there any specific venue anywhere you hope to play at?
Yeah, Exit In. Exit In is this little venue that I actually have a tattoo, so I can get in there for free anytime I want.
What?
Which I'll show you. It's a little fly. It says Exit In the wings. But they have an entire wall in there that's just of like plaques of band names. And to get a plaque with your band name on it, you have to sell out the venue 3 times.
What?
So, yeah, and the whole behind the bar, going up the stairs is completely filled with iconic like names and band names. Like Evanescence is on there, of course. Buckcherry, like just it goes like back to like the country stars and the great bands from like the 80s and the 70s, like Chuck Berry is on the wall as well.
I love Chuck Berry. Johnny B. Kidd was like the very first song I ever sang on stage.
Wow.
And I was 5 because my mom was a country music artist, and she had a band, and they would play like the Moose Lodges and the Elk Lodges and stuff for birthday parties.
Yeah.
And my mom had me practice that song. She's like, go do it with me. It'll be fun. And I remember I looked like something from Little House on the Prairie when I got on the stage. And we sang that song, and I got tons of red balloons and all the cherry Pepsi I wanted the whole night.
That's awesome.
But is that like a gimmick that they have? There's like you have to get their tattoo to like get in for free for life, or is that something you did and they're like, that's dope, you just don't worry about it, just come on in?
No, that's a thing they have. It's not necessarily the fly that I have. It's just like their symbol or exit in a tattoo. But you do have to show it every time you try and go in the venue. So if you have it on your ass, you have to show your ass to get in.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious if somebody just like totally bypassed that part of the condition. They had it in a really awkward place.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that there's at least a few people that probably do. They're just like, I'm not doing anything weird, but like, here's my tattoo.
Oh my gosh. So everyone put your cameras away. Don't call the cops. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm just showing you my tattoo. I did this for you.
I'm not being indecent. I'm just trying to show my pass to get in.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually got me and my boyfriend in for free to see the Huh. Do you know who they are? The Mongolian rock band?
No, is it like the Who, but they're Mongolian?
Yeah, it's spelled HU, so it's like the Huh, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I'm writing this down.
They play all traditional Mongolian instruments. They have traditional and professionally trained Mongolian throat singers. And
really?
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool. And seeing them live was just really just surreal, just having all these like otherworldly sounds and instruments being played. And Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm did a duet with them. And I mean, yeah, they did it was like the woman's song or something. Something like that. They have the video on YouTube now, but I heard it live like 6 months before they put out the video, and it gave me chills. Like just hearing her like be so powerful on stage was just really cool.
Oh, that is cool. Oh, wow, that is cool. Yeah. And is that something that is done often, like with different cultures, or was that just a special thing for what was happening?
I think that was just a special thing because Lizzie does live in Nashville. I mean, the Huh have been like touring the U.S. and stuff, and they're coming back. They were supposed to come back for another tour, but I don't think they did because everything that happened. But yeah, they're getting pretty big. Jacoby from Papa Roach.
Or Papa Roach.
Yeah, did a song with them as well, and that's been playing on the radio here regularly. So you should check them out. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I wrote it down for sure because I'm always interested in new stuff I've never heard or seen before. So, yeah, and that sounds pretty cool. I like that a lot. Oh man, is Nashville when you make it big? Is Nashville someplace you're going to stay, or is there someplace you want to move?
I actually don't know, because as much as I love Nashville, I definitely am wanting to go other places and like explore. I've considered moving to Seattle. I've also considered moving like to Europe, just like ditching country. Switzerland was just so beautiful that I kind of wanted to move there, but they're so expensive. So if I do move, it probably won't be for another like 5 years at least. So we'll see where my career goes by then, and if it's going really well, I'll probably stay by my bandmates so I can continue. If it doesn't go well, maybe I'll just move somewhere else and start it all over again. It's a journey.
Excuse me. Do you like horror movies by any chance?
I do like quite a few horror movies, actually.
Okay. Because I know you said that. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was a big Stephen King fan. That's all. Continue.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. That's very cool. Stephen King, he's an amazing writer. Holy crap.
It is.
He
Yeah.
is. Big, thick books, takes forever to get through, but it keeps you entertained because it's so descriptive and he just tells a really good story. It's just so much. Well, I know you said that you like Evanescence a lot, and I actually have Rocky Gray.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah, he was on the little marquee with you for the week. But he actually does a lot of like music scoring and production stuff for he's done a horror film called 1031.
That's cool.
And I guess they just showed it at a drive-in not that long ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll have to look it up, check it out.
Yeah, because Evanescence and horror movies and so
yeah. I mean,
you might dig it. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, anything to do with Evanescence, I'm just like all in. So
you know, I will say that I was actually kind of sad when like the lineup changed. Like I liked it. I liked Evanescence a lot. My older brother actually got me into it, and I thought, hey, this is really cool. This is different from what we're used to hearing as far as like rock and alternative and stuff, especially what was coming out at the time. Like at the time, there's like Hoobastank and like Linkin Park and all these other bands and stuff, which were good too. But like she was just different than everyone else. And then, you know, time went on and then the lineup changed and then the sound changed. And I was like, I still like you, but I kind of like the old people better. So
yeah, I haven't been as big of a fan of the electronic stuff they're incorporating into their music. Like I saw Synthesis live with like the full orchestra.
Really?
It was really cool. But a lot of people in Nashville were also really drunk at the show, so they were treating it like a traditional concert when like everybody was sitting down. It was at the Ryman, like not supposed to be a huge like mosh pit or anything like that. And like they're so it was still really, really cool. But I didn't like the electronic stuff as much. I wanted just the orchestra.
Okay.
Like sometimes the electronic stuff to me, I don't know. Like sometimes, like in the new song that they released, "Wasted on You," it can get how high the electronic notes are can be a little irritating to some people, especially if you have like a not as good of a sound system in like your car or anything like that. But I still love them to death. If I meet Amy Lee, I'm gonna cry. So
you're like me. Oh my gosh. I've like had to go up and meet so many people, and it's like, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you're fine. You're a bartender. You talk to everybody. You get along with everyone." I'm like, and then I go to see people. I'm like, hi. Oh, a bird. Look, a bird, and then walk off real quick.
Dude,
like, get me out of here.
I had the most awkward experience meeting Chevelle. I was at Rockville, and I was in line to get a free Monster from the Monster Tent band thing. And they're like, "Hey, this is the line for the Chevelle signing. Are you still okay with this?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm staying. I like this even more. I don't need a Monster." But yeah, it was extremely awkward. I was like, "Hi."
It's great. And then like you're done, you're like, why did I act like that?
Yeah,
I'm like, do that.
I should have just told him, please play this one song I really like, and then, moved on.
Right.
No, it was just very, very awkward. When I met Ronnie Radke, I was pretty awkward too. From Fall University. I wasn't super awkward when I met him in the VIP lineup, but then I came back later and was like, my dream is just to tour with you, and like started crying, and then like one of the other band members was like, that's cool, and then just like walked off. They're like, all right, fangirl, go away.
Aww.
I mean, I totally get it though. They're bombarded by thousands of people, like,
yeah.
So, it might happen one day, and then I can bring up the experience again and be like, hey, you don't remember me, but this happened this long ago, and now I'm here. So hey, I've made my dream come true.
And you're gonna hear, That's cool.
Walk away.
Yeah. Uh, so Falling in Reverse is like your goal headlining band that you would like to tour with one day.
That was when I was 14 or 15, so not anymore. But
Okay.
I mean, I'd still love to go on tour with them. Don't get me wrong, but that like, as far as like a big headlining tour goes, I would say either Korn, Deftones, or Evanescence. Like, I would
Okay.
love to open for one of those three. Yeah. I flew all the way out to San Francisco to see Korn for the first time when they did their album anniversary tour. It would Follow the Leader, 25th anniversary tour, and then they had like 3 dates in California.
Okay. Korn's actually from where I live.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
It's yeah, I'm originally from the San Francisco Bay Area, and when I was about 16, my dad's like, "We're moving to Bakersfield," and I go, "For what? Where is that? What is that?" I don't know where the hell that is. I never heard of it before. And then I told my friends at school, because it was getting closer to the end of the school year, I was letting my friends who I'd grown up with my whole life, like, "Hey, I'm not coming back after the summer. Like, we're leaving."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Oh, Bakersfield." And they're like, "Dude, that's where Korn's from." And that's all I ever heard, because Korn was newish for us. I think Korn came out 7th or 8th grade for me.
Okay.
That, like Adidas, Life is Peachy, like all of that came out at that time. And then, Got the Life. And so everybody was super into Korn. So I was like, "Oh, you're so lucky. You can go move down where Korn is." I was like, I don't, not really all. At the time, I wasn't really into Korn at the time. Like, I liked them. But they were like, "Feel fucking Korn." And then you move down here and everybody's into Korn. And I have customers that are like in bands connected to them and stuff. And it's just like, so saw you at Costco the other day.
I actually I saw Brian Head Welch in front of Acme when I was still greeting, and like I was just like standing there and I look over, I'm like, that looks like Brian Head Welch. I'm like, and then he just like walked by me and I was like, I still don't know if that's him. And as soon as he left, I was like, God damn it, that was him. I should have said hi.
I should have grabbed him. "Hey, you." Yeah, he was associated with like one of our big like head churches that we have here. Like, I guess when he was
he
done with the party life. Yeah. So he revived the Korn vibe here for a long while. It was like Corona. It died down after a while because the murder hornets moved in.
Yeah. And then it came back and it's like, praise Korn.
Yes. All hail Korn.
Adidas. Everyday Adidas.
Yes. Oh, man. So who is somebody that you have not met yet that you want to meet besides Deftones and Korn and Amy Lee? Is there anybody else out of those 3 that you'd like to meet?
I'd like to meet Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine, actually.
Okay.
Really cool. The story of how she got in that band is crazy. She was just hanging out with her friend at a bar, and then her friend was telling her how she was trying to find a singer for a band she was putting together, and she's like, "Oh, I can sing," and then just sang for her in the bathroom, and then lo and behold, now she's in Florence and the Machine. So
hey, that's pretty cool.
That would probably be cool to meet too, just because she's just so new to the scene. So it would be interesting to hear from her perspective,
Okay. Is there any artist that you feel that you identify with at all?
I think I identify a little bit with Jonathan Davis just because, I mean, his background is definitely way more extreme than my experiences, but I relate to him because of the experiences he's had in his childhood. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Are you going to, how do I put this question? Because I know in my head it already sounds dumb, but I know what I'm trying to ask. I know what I asked earlier, like if you're going to kind of try to go with the same vibe that you've started with this band, do you think that you will try to stay with the, I guess, theme of it for the first few songs? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the stories behind why you wrote those songs. Do you think you're still going to try to, I know you want like to work with them and make a different sound, but do you think you'll stay with the same theme of it? Or do you think those will just end up being special songs that are on that album?
I think I'm definitely gonna at least incorporate some more of those songs from that same theme. But the bassist in my band also writes songs, so we're probably gonna have a mix of both her songs and mine. So it's not gonna strictly be my whole story and like that whole theme of going through, all of that. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be not entirely molestation, sexual.
No. No, I didn't mean it like that, but there's pieces that stem from,
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be all of that, but I do want to get more of that feeling out there.
Okay.
Like, sometimes I think that proximity sounds and knife sound a little off-putting and make you feel a little on edge. I mean, that's just me personally. I don't know how everybody else
that's a good thing though, because sometimes that can push people to
and that's
really
kind of
what your message is.
Yeah, that's what I like so much about that, is that it makes you feel the way that I kind of felt, even though it's like only a sliver close to like how extreme, but it helps. So
yeah, and that's what's made Korn great too, is that a lot of their material can make you uncomfortable, whether or not you've been in those experiences. Like just listening, like you haven't been that experience, but you're listening to it and you can't quite relate to it, but it still makes you think about that kind of situation. So that's good. That's a good thing. But you got to push the envelope, girl.
Well, I'm definitely planning to. The music video idea I had was very, I would say risque, I guess. But it didn't end up. It hasn't happened yet. That's all I will say about it until it actually happens. I'm definitely pushing for it to actually be a thing, because the idea I have is very close to my heart, I guess. So.
Okay. Well, put it out in the universe. It'll come back to you, girl. So
yeah, I'll definitely think about it more. So.
Yeah. That's all we got right now is just time. So
yeah. Well, the hard part about it is the director that was going to do it lives in Florida. So I have to plan like a whole vacation to Florida. He has to be able to secure the venue and find a bunch of extras. And at the time that we were supposed to do it, he hadn't found any of the extras or even put out flyers yet, because a couple weeks before then he couldn't secure the venue. So I might have to just branch out and find a new director, but I would hope to keep it in my friend circle of people that also want to pursue their dream and help them pursue their dream while helping pursue my dream. So
right. Oh, that's cool. I mean, if I was going to suggest, maybe, like with respects to the guy you already have, if there might be somebody in your area who, like me, I work with a lot of people who are, it's not that they're just starting out, they've been independent for so long, but they're craft. They're so good at what they do, and they invest in themselves, because that's important. You have to invest in yourself, like you're a musical artist, so you have to make sure that you have a microphone that's really good. You have the equipment. You're investing in yourself. And I work with a lot of independent people here, and they do a fucking phenomenal job. And when we need help, we work together, and we'll blast out our own Facebook pages, like, hey, if anybody's interested, hit me up. I got some details. That way I don't have to blast all of my business out there. It's just, if you're interested enough to know, come to me.
Yeah.
So, and maybe that's something you might have to do.
If anybody's happening to watch this and they live in Nashville and want to direct a music video, just send me a message. I'll reach back out. We can work together,
Yeah, let's get this shit done. Since we're in quarantine, we got time.
Yeah, that's so much time.
Because I know some people are probably dying right now to get in a small group somewhere and be like, yes, please take me. I'll do it for free.
Yeah.
I'll bring beer. Just please pick me.
Dude, I've been going on a beer run almost every 2 weeks. I like drive down to Nashville and go to all the local breweries and pick up some beer. Like this one brewery, Southern Grist is my favorite. They had a Reese's Pieces stout.
Oh, I bet that was good.
It was so good. They've had like a double imperial marshmallow raspberry sour.
Wait, what? A marshmallow? I
Marsh-
love marshmallow and raspberry, but
it was so delicious. They have like the craziest sours, the craziest stouts. They had like a Snickers stout. They've got like I recently got one from them. It's called Virtual Brownie. It's like a walnut brownie stout.
ooh, that sounds delicious.
The things they come up with are kind of insane.
Yes.
Like if the Germans knew they were brewing the way they did, they would be very upset because they had strict brewing rules.
Jeez. Do you guys have we have them here, but do you guys have like the craft beer festival deals there?
Yeah.
Sample all the different breweries in your state or area, if you will.
Yeah, actually I went to Southern Grist's 4th anniversary party the day that my dad got remarried. I was at a beer festival. There was 100 different breweries and they each brought 2 beers each. And it was 4 hours long. So I went, yeah, they had like breweries from Korea, they had breweries from Denmark, they had breweries from all across the US. It was pretty awesome. So
that sounds cooler than ours, because ours, I mean, we get them from all over, I want to say they're just all up and down California or in our Southern California region and stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's so many craft breweries now because like that scene has just exploded. And I'm so happy about it because my boyfriend turned me into a beer snob and now I'm just like, I got to try all these different beers because they're all amazing. Me and my boyfriend brewed 15 gallons of chocolate raspberry stout recently, actually.
Ooh, that sounds good. Holy crap.
It's actually really good. We still have to go get CO2 to pump into our kegs, but...
Oh, you're not sugaring the bottles and doing the bottle deal?
Oh, no. Yeah, well, we gave 5 gallons to the guy that had all the equipment that we used to brew. So we have 10 gallons in like 5-gallon kegs. Yeah. I actually used to be a bar back at the bar I worked at, and I would have to move around those 180-pound kegs.
Oh, that's a pain in the ass, dude. I hate it when when you're trying to like connect them and you don't do it right and they like...
You just get a beer facial. That's what I call that. Just a beer facial.
And then your clothes are wet, and then you get those people that want to make like inappropriate comments because you get it on your shirt, and they're like, "Oh, you should check the expiration date on those things." It's like you're cut off.
There's definitely been a few shifts where I have gone to dump the liquid like drink mix into the machine, and it's just spilled all over me.
Oh no.
Beginning of a shift, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna be sticky for 7 more hours. It's okay.
You got to bring like a change of clothes and like some wet wipes with you.
Yeah. Well, the only problem is like I'm just gonna keep getting dirtier and dirtier throughout the night. So what's the point?
I ended up ordering off of Amazon last week those little short waist aprons because all my pants get stained like right below the crotch because I lean against the bar to like reach for things or to do things. And if there's something I forgot to wipe up, there'll be like a line across my pants, or I'll spill Michelada mix or Bloody Mary mix, and I'm like, I'm so tired of buying pants. This is ridiculous. Because we work, like I said, I work in a hole in the wall, so I get to wear like basically whatever I want as long as it's appropriate. I can wear whatever I want. Jeans, I go through jeans so quick. Just working there, it's
yeah. I've ruined a few jeans since I started working there.
But speaking of the craft brew earlier and the different flavors, what I think you can go online if you're interested. I think you can go online and I want to say you can order through them. It's called Belching Beaver, and
Okay.
it's a beaver on a can, and they have one called Good Morning Beautiful, and it's like a coffee bacon maple beer.
That's
Holy hell, that is amazing. And then
is it
there's a
really?
yeah, it doesn't taste like beer. That's the trippy thing is it doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like notes of all those different things, not overpowering. It's like it's very like subtle and it's good. And the other one that they make that I absolutely love is their peanut butter and jelly stout. It's like just drinking a cold carbonated peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It tastes nothing like beer. It's insane what these people make. It's so crazy.
I might have to actually do that because like bacon maple beer usually doesn't taste good. Like I've heard of some and I've tried some and they're just not that great.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
I think, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I'm definitely gonna order at least some of that because beer snob. So
Yeah. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure you can order it off the website. Like I've been on it after I went to the beer festival because I really liked their craft beer the best out of the few well no, it wasn't even a few. There was quite a few there. And then we had restaurants there too that had their own craft beer and all that. Um
Okay.
but yeah, I want to say it was like that one is a bacon maple coffee one. Bacon maple coffee. And the peanut butter and jelly were my absolute favorite. Holy shit. And I was kind of iffy, but I was like, you know what? They're free. So it's just if I don't like it, I don't have to drink it. It's not like I
Yeah.
paid for it. So and it's cool because they give you the big plastic solo cups with like the
Yeah.
little brand for the event. And they're only supposed to fill it up to the line, but they're just like they give you like 3/4 of the whole cup and they're like, there you go, the doll face. And I'm like, thank you.
Awesome. The one I
My
went to, they just gave you like little like snoofer glasses.
oh, okay. Oh, like
And
kind of
then,
like these little guys.
yeah, kind of. But I mean, they were like more like Glencairn glasses.
Mhm.
But they would fill them like all the way to the top. And then like
Okay.
every 30 minutes or so as the night went on, it was like every 5 minutes you'd hear one break and everyone go like ah.
Oh. Oh man, I want to go to a craft beer festival again. I can't wait till this shit's over.
Me
We're missing
too.
all the fun stuff. Oh my
No,
god.
it's supposed to be summer. I'm supposed to be doing all the fun stuff.
I'm too white to stay inside.
I'm just becoming paler by the day.
I'm gonna tell my daddy. Daddy, I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
tell
that.
my sugar daddy about it. Maybe he can make it all go away.
Or if you live in Bakersfield, it's a booger sugar daddy.
Oh, oh, okay.
That's my joke. That's my joke. Everyone's like, everybody talks about sugar daddy. I'm like, you don't want this dude for his money, bitch. I watch you walk around here every single day. I know what you're here. That's your booger sugar daddy. Shut your mouth. So, sorry, it's one of those bars.
Oh, okay. I have caught 2 people in the same day doing drugs in the bathroom and had to tell security on them.
Oh, so you're lucky. I work 100% by myself.
Oh,
No bar back, no bouncer, no manager. Just
damn.
me. 100% me.
That sounds like really stressful. If you need anything, you're just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go cry in the corner now.
Well, that's a good thing about like the regulars that we have in there all the time. You become really good friends with them and I mean, pretty much you can trust everybody who's a regular there. They're not there to be malicious. They want to have a good time. They're not trying to get kicked out of their hangout spot, you know? And
Yeah.
so it's cool because I'll be like, hey, I'm kind of backed up right now. Can you go get me like 2 buckets of ice real quick, please? And they'll go do it for you. And yeah, it's really cool. I really do like where I work because, everybody treats everybody like family there. So, and if you got somebody who comes in and disrespects your family, then they can go drink down the street. So, and exactly. I don't have to do it. So,
yeah, I've gotten so many buckets of ice in the morning I was working in the morning for, I don't know, 6 months when I used to work only at night when it was super busy. And then I've had so many manager changes that all of them have like a different perspective on me, and then started just like taking me down to the bottom of the totem pole when I was at the top originally, which was really
Oh,
annoying. But yeah, I mean, it worked out eventually, I guess, because I'm a server now, and we'll see how that goes when I get back, because all the reservations have canceled. So, you know.
shit. It'll be good. I mean, girl, we work in a bar. We know how busy this shit can get, especially like during holidays and special events.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when they release the Kraken and everybody is just doing a mad fucking dash? You know, we're gonna be making money hand over fist. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be so
Yeah.
busy for a long
Yeah,
while.
I'm assuming that next year is probably going to be the busiest year we've had in a while, just because I'm pretty sure next year all of this will hopefully be completely over, and then everyone's just going to be like, I need a vacation. I want to go party. Let's go get married in Nashville. Bachelorette time.
Let's go see Jazz. She's
I
working
know
everything.
she works in that one bar. Like, that's the only famous person I can guarantee we'll see on the strip. So let's go see her.
Like, hello, sweetie, I'm a fan. Hello, don't you know me? Hello. I
And
hate
I'll
it
be
when
like,
they snap.
oh my God, whenever they try and get people's attention in an obnoxious way, I'm just like, please stop. They'll get to you. They're busy. They know you're there. They see you in the corner of their eye. They're processing their order of operation. They'll get to you.
And processing not how to kill the people that are snapping at you.
Yeah. Processing how they can ignore you for 30 more minutes. Please leave.
Right? It's like, how long will it take till you leave?
Yeah. You know, I've had like, I used to work on the rooftop at night, and like the bar would be at least 4 people deep, and it would stay that way for hours on end. So it's not like you can just get rid of these people. You're just like, whoever's at the bar top right now, do you know what you want to drink? If you don't, I'm going to the next person because you're wasting my time.
We need a t-shirt that says, don't waste my time.
Yeah. Like, need a shirt that says, know what you want to drink.
Oh man, I hate that shit too. Can you make me something fruity?
Can you make me something fruity? Sure, coconut rum, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice. That's what you get. That's fruity, right?
Oh, but I don't like pineapple. And I'm allergic to blue. Can you do something else? I'm not paying for this. And it's half fucking gone.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, girl. Maybe we got to do a little side rant series or something about it.
That would be awesome. Just like have a side podcast. It's just like bartenders and barbacks complaining about the industry.
Like, ew, customers. No, I love my customers. They're amazing people.
Yeah, well, in Nashville, it's like, ew, bachelorettes, make them go away, please.
Yeah.
Like, Emily, please, can you tell this girl she just wants a vodka soda, because that's what she's gonna say after 5 minutes of thinking about it.
Just hand it to her. I love it when people like order a shot and then like they sip on it. I'll like go get one of the short straws and I stick it in their shot glass and turn around and walk away. Like, you gonna babysit all night? You want a nipple? There you go.
You don't want a nipple?
Yeah, baby that shit all night. Are we big boys? Let's do this.
Do you need a bib?
Oh my gosh. Oh shit, darling. I just realized the time. We're over, but that's okay. I am enjoying talking to you very much.
I'm enjoying talking to you too.
I definitely have to have you back. And then when all this shit clears up, my hopes is to, well, not hopes, my plans are to do a lot more traveling. So when you start playing shows and shit and all this is over with, I would love to come check you out. Like,
That would
and
be awesome.
have you on again and have everybody else on too. So
yeah. Well, I actually just got in t-shirts today.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
So if you want one, I will send you one.
Really? Oh my
Yeah,
God, that'd be dope as fuck. Could you sign it?
absolutely.
I'll
Yeah,
wear
I
it
will
for you, but
totally.
I'll never wear it again because I don't want to wash it.
Yeah, right. Anytime you get like any like clothing signed, you're like, I can't wash it. It'll
Yeah,
the
it'll ruin it.
will run out. But yeah, absolutely. Send me your address and your size. I will send you one. For anybody watching, they are on Depop, which I mean, just message me on Facebook. I'll send you the link. You know.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Well, my darling, do you have any last words?
Stay safe out there. It's a crazy, crazy world, crazy country right now. So yeah, look out for one another. Stay safe. Listen to my music. Buy a t-shirt. Rock on.
Exactly. And you guys can catch out Jazz Patterson on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and then keep an eye out later on in the year for her after this is all done and over with. And she has her new band together called Whispers of Decay. You check that out when they get their stuff going a little bit more. I'm super excited to see how that goes. And I'm going to put a link for you guys to watch her video Knife, one of the singles that she has out right now. And you can go, when you click on that, you're done watching that one, you can go watch Proximity and listen to that one as well. So I'll have that down there for you guys after this. And yeah, and join me, you guys, on Wednesday. I'm going to have Rocky Gray from Evanescence and 1031. And I hope you guys join me. Same bat time, same bat channel. So thank you again, Miss Patterson, for joining me. I'm so excited to see what happens.
I'm excited to see what happens in my future, and I'm excited to watch more of your podcast. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And thank you guys again for joining us. Really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys on Wednesday night. So good night, guys.
Good night.